Hello, Matt, Marianne, Bradley, and Brandon. As you can see, the Super Sport spot is empty, except for some interior parts that we'll be putting in Monday morning before your arrival, which, remember, we're on Central Time, and the later that you can come, the better. We continue to have a few surprises, nothing that's affecting schedule. As I mentioned to Matt, we probably won't have a windshield on because we've not we've not assembled it. And we worked till midnight last night when we took this is the engine hatch upside down. When we took the the vinyl off the engine hatch, we found out that it's textured and it was not supposed to have vinyl to begin with. And the frame, the old frame that was bonded to the hatch, literally just fell out. So because of rot and it's pretty nasty on this other side. It does hold together, but basically it was all rotted out. So as you can see, it looks like something's been gnawing on it even. That's not the case, it's just rotted away. So at any rate, built a new frame for the engine hatch last night, and we probably won't even have an engine hatch on it Monday, and I really wasn't planning on putting the engine hatch on Monday anyway, so that we can, because we're going to be testing, we're going to be starting the engine, we're going to be checking the rudder packing and the prop shaft packing, and we're not really, I typically don't take a ride on this first initial splash. So we just check everything out, and usually there's an issue or two that we need to address. But just wanted to show you what all we've been doing. And here's the trim that we're going to be polishing up for the engine hatch as well. And we're going to go on out to the varnish room. And on the way out there, we'll show you what we have left. Here's all the parts that we have left to install. Step pads, brand new step pad frames underneath in here. All the chrome ventilators. We'll be installing those Monday morning. I'm going to start about midnight, but we've got other folks starting at 4 a.m. We have, today and, well, this week, we have prepared, we've got one more coat of white back here and on the sides and on the sponsons, which are up here on the, across the, whatever you call those things, sawhorses. And Taylor has also prepped the front deck for the final coat of varnish. Now these deck seams get turned white, but probably they won't even be white on delivery day. So I say delivery day, on test day. This is the vinyl that I had screwed up, so I had to do that Monday and Tuesday.
Hello.
Oh, and there's Taylor. Taylor's been wiring the dash today, and so that dash is almost completely wired. We also had to lower the front of the engine. That's how you actually adjust the coupling. The coupling's right behind my finger here. The two coupling halves for the prop shaft, that's how you adjust those, is you have to actually adjust the engine to the prop shaft. So that we did today, and we also, right underneath where my finger is the strut, and we figured out there were some pretty gnarly bolts in there. Matter of fact, they were ferrous metal instead of rust resistant or rust proof metal. So we have stainless steel in there now holding the strut on, and this is the strut right here, and so we bed the strut in 3M5200, and we got that done as well. We have, like I say, we have everything wired now, with the exception, the stern pole will go right here, and so of course we're not going to wire that till the paint's done. Tank sender is wired. All we had to do on the engine was actually put an electronic temperature sender and oil pressure sender on, which you can see the oil pressure sender is the new silver canister down here in the center of the picture, right about here. and new temperature sender is right here, the brass-looking object. That's the new temperature sender. And so the gauge system that we had before was just a mechanical gauge that you guys had used at the shop. So anyway, we're doing the final wiring on the gauges. Anyway, we might not have the lights in the gauges, only because I haven't located those, and the old gauges might not have lights in them. So we're working on that. We've got new battery cables on, the red and black cable, new battery cables, and we wired the blower today as well. And on Thursday, yesterday, I installed all this crash rail, and this is the rounded padded crash rail, which is a real pain in the butt. That took the better part of certainly all morning, and I can't really remember. We worked till midnight last night, so taking some of these little surprises that continue to happen in stride. So anyway, that is the progress, and that is the plan. And so we'll see you sometime on Monday, as early as noon. In our minds, this is a celebration of Joe and getting this project in the water and all the mechanical done, and then we'll have a few odds and ends that we'll have to finish. We probably won't have the windshield on it unless we just get real lucky on Monday and have that done. The material was due in today, what's called HIDEM, to go around the edges, and so the HIDEM will have to be added after the fact because the HIDEM hasn't come yet, and we actually have it sewn out of the same material. So there'll be a few things not done. I want everybody to understand that, and I think Matt does, but maybe just in case he hadn't shared it with everybody, there'll be a few things not done. We were planning on a May 1 splash with everything done and all the testing and so forth done behind the scenes without an audience, but when Matt talked about the birthday, then that seemed like an awfully good goal for us and awfully fitting to have this launched on his birthday. So that's the reason that we've pushed the schedule and pushed some other people kind of out of the way, and we're going to work doubly hard on them next week, getting them completed, as well as taking care of the details on this. So that's the plan on the time machine.